There's two guitars going on, and I'll show you both parts. To start out with, we're going to do the intro, and we're going to hit the 6th string twice, and then we're going to come to the 5th string on the 7th fret and go back to the 5th fret on that 5th string, and then we come up down to the 6th string, and we're going to hit 5, 7, and do the same thing on the 5th string. They're really hammer-ons. And what I'm doing is kind of using my pick to pluck the strings to give it kind of a funky tone to it. So I'm plucking through the strings. I'm kind of taking the pick and pulling up on them. Changing my angle. That kind of adds some funk to it. The bass can do that too, but anyhow, that's another little tip there. And that continues on throughout the whole song. That's the main rhythm. There's a guitar that comes in underneath that, and he's playing some funk chords. We're going to do ninths. So we're at the 7th fret on the 5th string, 6th fret, 4th string, and followed up 7th fret on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. So we're going to go down up on the 9th, E, 9th. Then we come to E flat, back to E once each, down. And then we're going to go to F sharp to F. And then we come back to our E with a down up. Then they go to the they were dancing part, which is kind of a bridge. And to do that, what he's doing is he's slapping it down muted and pulling up with the chord. So it's an upstroke on that E ninth. So that is the rhythm. And then they do a little walk up. They go from E to F sharp, and then they switch chords. They're going to a G. So the funk guitar stays on the G chord here, and he's going to do the same rhythm. And then, so we go back from G to F sharp, back to G, and then we're going to come up to A flat, to G. What the other guitar is doing is he's staying on that E ninth when they slap it, and he does a walk up on the 6th string, go from E to F sharp to G twice. So you're doing the same rhythm, but we're hitting the G octave here. And then we're going to come down to this G on the 4th string. So we're doing the same hammer-ons, but 5th to 4th string up here at the G. So that's how the walk-up works in there. Okay, so for that part, what we're doing there is, after we do this G for a measure and a half, after we hit the C note on the 5th string, we're going to come to this chord. This is a B flat 7th flat 5th. It's kind of like the Hendrix chord. We're on the 6th string, 6th fret, 5th string, 5th fret, 4th string on the 6th fret, and the G string we're on the 7th fret. And then we do this little lick here. So we're going back and forth from 7 and 5 initially on the 5th string. Then we move that to the 6th string One more time. Then we go down to the 5th fret of that 6th string. So we have this so far. I struggled with that last set of notes because he's doing E to D. You can do it here, or you can do it here. You can even do the whole lick here. So it's really your preference. I'm not really sure what's right because he's doing the B flat 7th, flat 5th here, so it makes sense to me that he would do the notes here. So, you know, it's your choice, but those are the notes. After the last verse, he kind of gets a little higher and they go up to another key, and to lead up to that key they have this little bridge here. So we'll take it from the end of the last verse into this bridge and then the outro. Okay, so you can see we're leading up to it. We're doing that same walk up from E, and then we're going to do that same kind of up rhythm. We're going to strike it, deaden strings down, and then pull up with the chord. They do that for, I think, 8 measures or something like that. It's quite a while. And then the bass comes back in, and the guitar kind of goes back to from the G to F sharp, and then you're up to A, and you're going to do the same rhythm, down up to A flat to B, B flat, A. And that takes you out of the song. The other guitar again would do the A here with the notes. So you're playing this A octave just like you are on the G. And that leads you out of the song. It goes something like this. So what we're doing there is we're going to start out on the 12th fret, 4th string, hammer on to 14, and then we're going to do a hammer on and pull off, same frets on the 3rd string. And then we're going to take 15th fret of the 2nd string and bend that up. Release it, hit it and release it. Hit 12, and then we're going to hit the 15th fret of the 1st string 3 times. And then we're going to do a little hammer on and pull up, and then that's from 12 to 15 on that 1st string. Then we'll strike 15 on the 2nd string and bend that up and strike 12 on the 1st string. Do that 3 times. 3rd time we're going to grab that 15, bend it up, and hit 15 on the 1st string. Release it. Do that 3 times. Then you're going to go to 12, hit 15 on the 2nd string, pull off, hit 12 on the 3rd string, 14 on the 3rd string, pull off. Then we're going to hit 14 on the 4th string, and then we're just going to lay our finger down and grab a double stop on the 2nd and 3rd string at 14th. Do a double stop at 12 on the second and third string, and hit 14 on the fourth string again. So we have this so far slowly. Then we're going to grab 15 on that second string, give it a bend up and a release, and then a pull off to 12. And then we're going to hit 15 on the first string twice, kind of a pull off and quick hit. Then we hit 17 on the first string twice, and bend that up to 19. Then we go 15 on the first to 15 on the second, 15-1 again, 17 on the second string. So we have this so far with the 17s. And then we're going to do kind of a hammer on from 15 to 17 second fret, and then we're going to strike 15 on the 15th fret on the first string. Do that 3 times. The fourth time we're going to grab 17 on the first string, do a pull up and release, and then grab 17 on the second string, and you're done. So you have this for that second part. And that's the whole song. So I hope you guys enjoy.